Let's just set an alert over here. Like, I feel as much as I lead Life Club, I'm also in Life Club as well. It's just pushing down. I was anticipating maybe price could go higher.
Not listening to the haters.
Not listening to the haters. Clean, let's go. Lovely. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. What is up? Happy April. What am I? A tech YouTuber guru person now, unboxing. Last day of monk mode. I got a Q&A call in about 50 minutes. Why do I always do this right before these calls? But anyway, I've been kind of off routine the past 4 days. I was away Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I was traveling, a lot of driving. Been a little bit off routine, but still trying to get what I need to get done. No trades coming into the end of March. You know, we're at Q2 now, my birthday month, so I'm feeling positive, you know, grateful as well. Starting a new month, new quarter around incredible people. As always, we've had some incredible wins in the community as well. I've had some personal wins as well. Like, I feel as much as I lead Life Club, I'm also in Life Club as well, like just as a member as well. It makes me smile. Let's say I'm busy doing other things or I'm driving, seeing the community take wins, then ASR it. It's that makes me so like happy. Not only of course they're taking a wing, like okay sure, but then it gets ASR'd. I feel like that is awesome. That is literally it. That is like the celebratory moment for me, is when they are sticking to the process. Take a win, ASR it. Take a loss, ASR it. Miss a trade, ASR it. That is the point here, because that's the thing that will, like, no matter how much you make or how much you may lose or whatever happens, come back to the process. That is your anchor point. Come back to Life Club, share it, and I care. But yeah, welcome to this vlog, taking you guys along with me. On the left, reacting off of this fair value gap, this region here. What does that tell me? There's bullish pressure. We have Asia range highs. We have clear drawn liquidity, which is the same as previous day high. We then also have all this stacked liquidity above, or trendline liquidity. So thinking now is, if this is going to continue, it has to hold in these regions here. Whether that's fair value gap to come into this is the other scenario. So we'll see if this retests into value. Hello. Started off my day with a live trading call with Life Club. It's just parked up right now and I'm having one of those moments where something is stirring up inside and my anxiety, my overwhelm is like through the roof, okay? My immediate thoughts is like, I just don't have time for this. Like, I just need to crack on. I need to get going. Like, I kind of get annoyed because I'm just like, why? And there might have been that one like micro moment that triggered me. So I'm kind of slowly recovering from that, trying to do my best to get out of the house, get what brings me joy. In terms of trading, we was eyeing up GJ to the upside. I'm actually in the trade. So right now, price is kind of slow in terms of EU. It's just pushing down. I was anticipating maybe price could go higher, but it might go a little bit lower now and push higher in New York open kill zone. We'll find out. I'm always in the mindset of like, if price does this, then I will do this. So now it's up to price to show its hands, not me forcing myself onto price, you know? What is up, YouTube? All right, I'm currently in this trade. GJ longs. This is actually the first trade of the month, first trade of the week for me as well. Let's just see where we are actually reacting off of here on the H1. No, actually it starts on the daily. So let's just clean this up. Just want that visible on the lower time frames. So been looking for longs for the longest time with GJ. Literally got 1, 2, 3 stacked highs, triple top. We're currently reacting off of this daily order block. So looking for price to either get to the midpoint of this massive bearish candle or to just begin its way to this high, right? We're quite in the extreme end here. So for price to have this sort of reaction and then you get that daily bullish closure, We've started the new day coming to the midpoint of this. So all things looking nice. H1, again, 1, 2, 3, took it, coming into value. Literally about to go into a call. GJ Long's running very nicely. Also twinning with another live club member. I think a few of us might be in this trade as well. All right, so we just came out of a really amazing welcome call, and I'm gonna quickly share my screen. Let's just quickly run through the markets because it's currently 8:30. We should be having some news coming out. I've already reduced my risk. I do see price potentially even going for doll. We are running at around 1.8%. In terms of EU, right? So at the start, I had a question in the live call about would I take this sort of OB trade to the upside, okay? So you could be looking at price over here, looking that this is doll, but again, when you're on the M5 and you can see that price has been pushing bearish quite a bit, yeah, you have that one thing kind of holding it off, which is you're in this, let's say H1 bullish OB. I would much prefer to then see a shift or a break of structure, a break of market structure on the M15 before I then get confident with, okay, cool, we're definitely moving to the upside, okay? So you can see here, price doesn't break. In fact, it goes one more time and takes this low. It takes London low as we come into New York. Now that's a lot nicer. Now I'm interested to see as we come into New York, well, we're in New York now, could this be the one to go? So at this point, this is actually a lot nicer for me to then take. So here would be a much nicer break of structure, take entry at this OB, or if you wanted to just use OTE levels. So around this region would be solid. We have these highs, these stacked liquidity above in this region here. You can call it trendline liquidity if you wanted to. And then we have target for, again, New York open kill zone to move into this region here and push higher. No worries even if you're not sure on that trade, right? If this breaks out impulsively, then we look for the retest to move higher. There is still room to the upside. If price wants to move to the upside, it will. You even have high above here, or you have fair value gap, or the midpoint of the fair value gap. So you have this, right? There's movement to the upside is all I'm trying to say. So with that said, I'm gonna set an entry now, because just thinking about time and price here, real important of when to know to take a trade and not to take a trade. GJ, all good here. Expecting little reactions as we come into this region. Not gonna be scared or shocked. Even just a push like this, solid. I'm also quite busy today, so I'm just trying to manage my energy as well. Real talks when it comes to trading, you know, so we're at order placed. We'll see how it goes. And that's pretty much how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna set an alert here, because like I said, just got a busy day. Like, I'm gonna go pick up my family literally in about 30 minutes. GJ, let's just set an alert over here. And yeah, that's pretty much the thought process of how I do things straight after a call. Gonna go see family. This is the real stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go for Korean barbecue. My mum is actually gonna be leaving. So yeah, it's gonna be a good Thursday. Feeling a lot better. Anxiety. Uninvited to my day. Get away from me. I rebuke you.
In the dark, on a road, with all familiar feelings I know. I hear a song, but it ain't so clear. No.
Hello.
And when it rains, it falls hard, and there's a weight I've carried so far. But will we fly, or will I fall here? You are the answer, you are that real love. I throw my hands up.
Good morning. Catching me in bed before coffee. You know, at the start of the month, I really have to pay attention to not just trading. We've obviously got NFP. Today is NFP, so I will not be trading. When I was scrolling on Instagram, I saw someone speak about, like, it was another female founder, female CEO. Oh my days. Who is calling me at this hour? You okay?
Yeah, you okay?
All right, before I forget what I was kind of yapping about, she was talking about how she pays her employees more than she's ever made as an employee herself. And, you know, it gets me thinking, when I'm paying my team, like, I invest in my team very, very well. I think the main point here is I have to, like, sometimes give myself a little pat on the back because I've created something that now looks after people very, very well. That is cool. That's a cool impact. And I am quite proud of that, you know, and I will share that because, yeah, when you're on your trading journey, it's quite selfish. But if you do have a purpose or a compass outside of just making money, maybe you're making money to then travel, you know, you have a family and you want to provide and you want to make sure that your kids grow up much better than the way you grew up. So with me, one part of it is like having a business. It means I get to also take care of my people very well, very, very well. And it's a lot more than I've ever been paid as an employee. Like, it's insane. So I think even deeping that, it's just wild. It's just wild how these things turn up. And I never even thought about it like that until I was like scrolling on Instagram and someone also noticed it, shared it. So even that person's like reflection to share it online, and then for me to like just happen to come across it. Anyways, that's all a side tangent, but those are just kind of my reflections lately. Literally just been working away for like start of the month is always very busy. I'm sure any business owner knows that as well. I'm probably gonna finish up like admin side, businessy stuff side. I also want to kind of mental reset, and how I do that is I kind of just think about like the plans I have for the year ahead. Like I have some travels planned. Literally, I'll be in the Philippines for the rest of April. So in the next vlog after this one that you're watching, I will be in the Philippines. I know I speak about this a lot, but I'm so grateful for just the people I have around. And of course, in personal life, in trading life, and also in business. If you can, invest your energy and time with the right people. Invest in the people who invest back in you. I think I've learned so much about myself as a team player, as a leader in the past quarter, and so much more in the past few weeks actually, like where I still have shortcomings, where I still need to learn, and there's a lot I still need to learn. And a lot of it is just figuring it out as I go along. Every challenge is just like, oh, okay, what are we gonna do about it now? That's just sort of the realities and what it's like if you've got the right people around you. It's like whatever you go through, you're gonna figure it out. It's not the end of the world. There's gonna be a solution. And you might as well think positive when it comes, you know? But yeah, I've definitely learned so much about myself and like the importance of relationships and just investing in the right people. And it's either going to really hold you back and be very draining, or it's really going to push you forward to then gain more momentum and more leverage if you just have the right people and the right mindset, energy, vibe, right? You have one part of the team, so much synergy, and I love that. And we're pouring now on the other side of the team. It's just like there's synergy as well. So something I'm quite proud of. Like it's all the things that kind of happen behind the scenes, and it's all things that are really important. You know, I'm pretty sure you can relate to this. You don't have to run a business, you know, you could just be at university. You know what it's like when you have a group project. It matters who you're going to be with, and you can tell if the vibe is going to be vibing, but then you'll know what it's like when there's just friction. Right, We are on babysitting duty. Good morning. I'm currently with my sister. We are having our little coffees. Well, she's got a chai latte with a view. Just a wholesome start to the day. Do you like the new hat, by the way? I'm not a fan of this pattern, but shout out to my friend who thinks I look good in it. So obviously at the time this is going up, it will be Easter, so happy Easter. Remember the whole point here of Easter. For me, it's a big deal. It's when Christ died, Christ rose again. So I think that's one of the most hopeful things. It's like death was defeated, and there's always... Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Are you cringing?
I'm trying to hold my laugh.
Alright, stop, don't laugh. Come, join the thing. How does that make you want to live your life differently, knowing that like death was not the end?
It's like in heaven you have a second life. It's not like your death has ended.
What else should I talk about?
Not listening to the haters.
Not listening to the haters.
There can be some scary comments.
Scary comments. Why do you call it scary?
Like threatening.
Threatening me? Have you seen those comments?
And I see about
Yeah, what do you think about that when people are being mean?
don't listen to them.
Don't listen to them. It's true. I mean, again, it kind of goes back to like, where's your identity set? Is it going to be in the words and the opinions of others, or is it by what God has called you to do? Who God has called you to be as well, you know? So yeah, happy Easter. See you guys in the next video. Take care. God bless.